we are the ones been fighting for the right to vote. It's no place that seems safe. So they've been praying for the night to go.
All praises to the Most High. Welcome to Global States of Mind. This is your host Garnett along with JD. We got a pretty good episode this week today. We're going to get some good information now. You know what I'm saying? As usual, you know what I'm saying? It's a family affair. And to become part of the family regardless. As long as you're human, you and Earth, we one big family. But if you really want to help GSM and you really want to get the information out and you really want to be notified when it's time when we drop that 12 o'clock-ish on Tuesdays and Thursdays, subscribe. And you will get that little ping.
That subscription, people.
And Tuesday at 12, ping. GSM. Watch your little 30-minute clip, see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? If you got any comments, like. Don't forget that thumbs up is key, man. Hit that. Boop, boop. Pop that thumbs up for us, please. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like, subscribe, share, people. This week we're going to be talking about homelessness. We're going to talk about alcoholism, you know what I'm saying, JD. So, how you doing, JD?
What's up, guys? Well, we're out here back in the cold. Yeah, it's cold season now. The winter's here. You know what I mean? The winter's here. Yeah, winter's back. Well, it's actually autumn, or fall in this, as you call it in the States. But I don't know. I don't know how it is in the States right now, but it actually feels like it's out here.
Like I said, JD, I like the seasons now. I really like the 4 seasons. That's the one thing, you know. I don't like being cold, but if you're cool, you can't get yourself warm or hot. You see me? I say this. I mean, if you're hot, if you don't have no fun, my youth, you're hot. No matter how much clothes you take off, no matter what you do. If you don't have no water for dip, you're hot, my youth. That's what I mean. I like being hot. But
I'm good with 2 seasons. Just leave me with the sun and rain.
Hurricane and summer season.
Caribbean style, tropical.
No, I love it. But me hate being hot. That's why I love Mandeville.
But the difference is though, if you're in like Europe or North America, and it's summertime, it's unless you're like probably in what do you call it, in Miami. But anywhere else, what I'm guessing is just like in France. When it's summertime, that it's like really, really hot. Like there's no breeze. It's just like a stagnant heat wave coming through, and that's not the same heat that we have there in the Caribbean, because in the Caribbean it may be hot, but you got the sea breeze coming in, you got a little breeze, you know what I mean, getting the groove on.
One time we did a Kingston on egg and fried
level of heat. Huh?
Mm-hmm. No matter one time we did a Kingston, and it's so hot, a Kingston egg can fried on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Jamaica have a whole other kind of hot. Kingston,
you gotta breathe.
Yeah, man. But that's why me love Mando, my youth. When me go out, Mando for me loving it. Because Mando there a little bit higher. So you get a
girl who will call it now, cuz.
Where's that?
Gandeville.
Gandeville?
Man, them change the name, you never know. No Manchester, no Mandeville, like a straight Gandeville and Galchester now.
Gandeville.
You never hear about it.
No, man. You don't know, it's a late on the show, cuz. Gandeville, done.
Yeah, man, and Galchester.
Galchester. Yo, hear me as a star, please. Me just want to feel Mandeville. Me don't need no extra. See, just give me the Mandeville. But yeah, man. But for me personally, you know, it's the first time me see snow. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it looked pretty as fuck. I'm gonna say, yo, I gotta test that.
Yes, here for real.
Yeah, man. Yeah, mommy say, put on this, put on that scene. I say, yeah, man, I go outside, me falling on the snow, my youth, me almost scream like a brand new baby out of womb. I never know, so you can't be that cold, because I come from Jamaica, I say, yo, what this? Yeah. This is not real life. Yeah, man, but me like it because it give a different flavor. And me as a man, me like wearing hoodie. This means I really love wearing hoodies and things. Almost everything me have a hoodie for jacket. I can't wear hoodie in Jamaica. You're dead.
Yeah.
Our hot season, you're dead. So, as we get into the topic, JD, we're going to talk about people. We're going to talk about alcoholism. Okay, sorry. Tongue doing its own thing. Don't trip. You know what I'm saying? We get it there. So, I wanted to talk about this because you know what I'm saying I've known several people that I've cared about deeply that were alcoholics, and I've seen it, you know what I'm saying, affect their lives. But most recently, what I've been seeing is a for me personally, you know what I'm saying, from what the information I have and the shit I'm paying attention to is an uptick in alcoholism based on the fact of the whole pandemic. You know what I'm saying? Because people were stuck in your house and you used to drink, like, say for example you're a freaker drinker, you know what I'm saying, like you drink a beer or two every day, right? That's your thing. You come on, get off work, wifey cooks some food, pop you a beer before she bring you a plate, she bring you your plate, you pop another beer, you know what I'm saying?
Barbecue style.
Yeah, you might end up with 3. You see me I say? Is that 2 to 3 beer guy?
Yeah.
You see me I say? But now you're stuck in the house for a whole entire year, cousin. You see me I say? Cause and you turn from you say, yo, we're not going nowhere.
Yeah, turn from a moderate drinker to a constant drinker.
Yeah, cause now you drink something with lunch.
True.
You see me I say? And then upon the back end, when you wake up in the morning, I say, well, let me go on and chase off the beer with something real quick. Let me get a mimosa. Or let me get what they call it, the tomato one, what they call it? Bloody Mary. Yo, people, for like you know right now, I am not an alcohol. I'm not big on alcohol. I'm not a drinker, so if you hear me say anything wrong, just know me don't know what me I talk about.
Drink with moderation also. Remember that.
You feel me?
Promoting drinking with moderation.
Come on, man. 2 Corona, me feel tipsy. So you see me, I said me a lie to it.
Hey, people Garnet here saying he ain't big on alcohol, but trust me, since from T-Pain drop and blame it on the alcohol, this nigga been blaming it on the bottle.
Not one time, you know. No, man. Yeah. Sometimes you have to blame it on the alcohol, man. Because you don't want the embarrassment to say you make that choice.
Blame gotta go somewhere.
The pandemic, this are people and those people were cousin because, like I was saying, a man drink 2 to 3 beers, see? Yeah. And him come up pandemic time, I know him drink something maybe upon lunch. He might say, yo, you know, I can't drink a beer upon lunch and I now go work for me lock up. We're not gonna work, we can't socialize, we're not gonna work. You see what I'm saying? And then when them come back on a level and them say, yo, all right, no, you're doing at the house for a whole year upon a lock up and you say, you person say, oh, me now go out and socialize with people. So you put yourself on an extra lockup. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you drink 5 beer. And then you start realizing, yo, I'm not even really get drunk after the 5 beer no more.
That hard alcohol now.
You mean that cheers, sir?
Yeah. The hard rum, the Hennessy, that rum.
Yeah, man. It's a partner, man. It's a walking partner.
Yeah, and it really goes deeper than that because during the COVID period, a lot of people have been confronted with situations that they weren't confronted with in the beginning. If we're looking at students, they have been confronted with
they're the worst. They got hit the worst, bro.
Exactly, not being able to fend for their needs, you know what I mean? Because, you know, we know these students, they're at school, but they have their job on the side, and during the COVID period, they didn't have those jobs, you know what I mean? Yeah. They had couples that, you know what I mean, was encountering difficulties in their relationship, you know what I mean? Yeah. Realizing that, yo,
I hate her.
Or this girl, you know what I mean? They're different after, you know, after like a month or two, they're like, shit change, and what happens? People turn to the bottle, you know what I mean? People turn to the bottle due to stress, due to, you know, situations. Me, in my personal circle, I know people that just couldn't deal with being locked up. Just the idea of being locked up, can't go outside the house and stuff like that stressed them out and brought them into a state of depression, and they turned to the bottle, you know what I mean? People started eating too much and gaining weight, and they didn't feel comfortable in their skin no more, so they turned to the bottle. So yeah, various situations occurred during this COVID period where a lot of different people turned to the bottle for different reasons. And it's true that I think worldwide, actually, I don't have numbers on that, but I think worldwide it has been a massive problem.
And it leads to so many. It's the thing about being drunk, man. The thing about being like, there's nothing wrong with you staying in your house and getting lucid. You see me I say?
Yeah.
But when you take that that loose it out to the street and you say, yo, you have to enjoy some of my drunk too. You see what I'm saying? And most drunk people, them have, cause I don't think everybody get drunk the same way. Cause me know angry drunk, me know man will get drunk and turn into a comedian, me know man will get drunk and them can't talk off any woman draws. I mean know man will get drunk and just want to fight everything moving.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like why when you get to, now me not saying nothing wrong with it, you know, so if you like to get drunk, you see what I'm saying, and you do it to your house and you not harm nobody else and you're getting drunk, then get drunk, my youth, your choice as a person, a human being. But if you get drunk and your drunkenness can cause you're messing up. If you did enough, if you have a child and you get drunk and you go Saturday night and you pull off somewhere boom, a man come around the corner and lick with another car and dead off, then you hurt somebody. You hurt your picnic them where you left behind, your family where you left behind. You see what I'm saying? Or if you go jail and that night there's somebody, whoever have to get up at 2-3 in the morning to come bail you out because you do some fuckers because you're drunk. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and be aware too, because that shit gets to your liver at some point on, you know.
Yeah.
Too much drinking kills the liver. So
yeah, but it's a personal
whether
choice.
you
It's
like
a
it or
personal
not.
choice.
Yeah, true. But whether you like it or not, be aware that this shit kills also.
Yeah,
You know what I
them
mean?
have alcohol poisoning. Them they actually have a version of hepatitis that come from alcohol.
Really?
Yes, on Jesus.
Man, I didn't even know that.
But tell us,
I didn't
alcohol.
even know that.
But tell us, see the thing about life with me, JD, that I've learned, and listen to people when you hear me say things. Remember, I said me don't know a lot. Me not a scientist, me not a doctor. Most of the things I say from my personal experience in life. So if you want and you feel something not say it right, go on and comment and drop it down there, subscribe and like so you can go on and help us get better at it. You see what I'm saying? But me as a man, JD, me believe so everything should be moderate. If you do everything in moderation, of course there's gonna be times when you have to get a little bit excess with the thing. But if you do it with moderation, my youth, it really not hurt, you know. You can't take the people right now with the 90 years old, I take coke from them at 20. And them 90 years old, well healthy, do a line of coke every day. Good stuff. You see me
I
as
don't know about that, but
no, facts, may I tell you, my youth.
yeah.
Yeah, because you remember cocaine was actually a medical drug, you know, before it become a street drug, you know. Because they use cocaine back in the day for numb patients before them do surgery upon them.
Okay.
It's a cocaine. That's the thing about it. Almost like ecstasy before ecstasy become a street drug, ecstasy was used by psychologists.
Yeah.
For patients with characteristic problems where their character either fluctuate or them depressed and them go through anxiety and all them things. You see what I'm saying? But so before it was killing people and leaving people like shells of themselves, it was used by doctors.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Opiates are the same thing. Opiates are the same exact thing. Opiates were used by doctors before they become drugs and then turn into heroin addicts. You see what I'm saying? All the drugs we have in my youth is them come from a medical basis, you know. Nothing that really just the other upon the street where a man just say, yo. Except, well, I can't say that because them have the fentanyl and them use it to cut everything down. And with the fentanyl, you know, my youth, it'll kill people, you know. Fentanyl. It'll kill people because you can't take a quarter scene and turn it into a hole with the fentanyl. And then somebody said, and then we have the baddest resurrection dead off it. You see me I say so?
Yeah.
But with the alcohol thing, you see me I say, your choice is your choice, because that's what I believe. But if you're moderate with everything you do, you can't drink and go on. But the pandemic changed that for all those moderate drinkers. All those people that was normally a 2 to 3 beer guy or maybe a glass of wine. You see me I say? No matter drink the whole glass of wine or a glass and or a bottle and a half. You see me I say?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
For real, definitely.
Yeah, no, them need chaser. Run the rum. Bring the rum, come. Let me get a shot of the rum on top. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real.
But it's like the pandemic escalated more negative things in people's life than it did any more positive. Yes, a lot of people got positive out of it. Some people came out with a lot of positive, but
Cool.
I feel like it's more negative from the outcome of that because now you have a bunch of single mothers. Yeah, where's the cause?
No, I was saying I believe so too. Even on a personal basis, the most I've ever all right, me personally, I'm a moderate drinker, right? But the most I've ever spent on alcohol, whether it's wine or strong liquor, it's during the pandemic period. You know what I mean? And that's like last year. That's last year, 2020. And I didn't. That's what's funny about it. I never really realized it until the pandemic over. I was like,
pandemic is not over.
like my I have like a bar section and that was full. I was like, damn, yo. But anyway,
look at you turning into a drunk.
And the crazy thing about it, I'm the type of person, I don't know about others, but I hate being if I have to if I'm consuming a substance and it gets me out of control, I don't do it. I just can't do it. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
I'm obsessed. It's not even, well, it's not necessarily an obsession, but I have to have control over
the situation.
You know what I mean? Over myself and over the situation, over my reaction, my emotions, all of that. You know what I mean? And the thing for me is that I can drink alcohol, and fortunately, I can maintain my alcohol, but I also know my limits. You know what I mean? I think, I know my limits, and I wouldn't pass my limits simply for the fact that I don't want to lose control over myself. I think the worst position I ever got myself in was like in high school days, after like this school party. So went by this guy's place and we were drinking. My mistake was that I didn't eat during the day because it was a big party. And I was like, all right, cool, we're gonna go there, we're gonna eat. And I end up drinking and I ate like really little, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I got back home and I could tell by how I was, feeling going up those stairs to my apartment that I had a little too much to drink, you know what I mean? But I was home, so I was like, all right, cool, I'm home, I'll go skip it off.
Yeah.
I fell asleep in my bed, and I don't remember what kind of dream I was having, but I had a dream. When I got up in the morning, my bed was messed up, vomit all over the bed, and I was alone. I was alone, so
you sleeping on the vomit.
Like, what happened? You know what I mean? After that day, trust me, if I eat before I go out to drink something, I ain't drinking at all.
It's so
I ain't drinking at all. Nah, that situation messed me up. I was like, damn, yo. And the worst thing is, I don't know, that shit soaked the bed like and a different level.
Mattress done.
I throw it away, but you could still smell the scent and like the mattress and shit. Hey, sorry for being so graphic.
No man, go on, cuz. Go on, man, listen up. That one heavy.
What was your worst situation, Logan?
Cousin, I've had multiple worst situations.
Give us one.
All right, I'll give you the first one I'm gonna recall being the worst one. The first worst one, right? And then I'll give you the last worst one.
You heard what you say, people that you recall. Meaning there's a few that you don't recall. That's probably off the chain.
Yeah. So I'll give you three to you, but I'll give you the first one, then I'll give you a sweet one I remember just now, and the last one, I don't want to drink no more and get drunk. So the first time I recall the worst one was this. I'm in the army. I'm on Fort Lewis in Tacoma here in America, right? A foreign. And I'm there on base, and a virgin say, yo, you have 211. I'm based on the code I live by at the time, you see me, and say, I'm not to drink that. I'm gonna say, I don't want that, and I'm disrespectful. I'm gonna say, no man, just try it, try. I said, whatever. Now 211 is a beer, JD, you seen? But the beer is the bottom of the barrel. Like literally, when them done pour out the beer, them come through and scoop up the bottom part. You see what I said? So the beer well intense in a JD. 2 tall cans. Somebody say, yo, all right, cool. Somebody say me a big OJ. Somebody say them can't stop me. Somebody say I drink some from 19 no long, JD. So me go. JD. Yo, me wake up in the morning with that girl. Me don't remember nothing what happened with them, man. Nothing, JD. Not a thing. Me don't know. Me don't remember nothing. Me I talk about remember me the girl pulled my pants down. I don't remember nothing from that, JD.
Hold on, give me a minute. Go ahead.
Cousin. Me wake up with the girl in the bed. But naked. I mean, I said, yo, what happened last night? I said, yo, what happened? She said, yeah. That's the first worst one. I told him, I said, I'm glad this thing, because you know, say, I come from Jamaica, so at Jamaica, when I was a child, there was no known drinking limit or age. It was, yo, you want some rum? Look, come on, take a sip.
Yeah, that.
But now the truth.
For real.
Yeah, but now the truth, and you go on, or you go store to buy liquor for somebody, for your uncle or your mother, your father, whatever you say. I could literally at 10 years old go to the store and buy liquor for my parents or my uncle or my auntie. No problem in that. You see me I say? Yeah. But then I grew up in a different society where you know, say if you're a picnic, you're not enough to drink no liquor. You might find in Jamaica at the time when I was growing up maybe 1 out of every 5 bad kids. Most kids were well behaved in Jamaica when I was growing up. You see me, well-mannered children, because we had various in Jamaica in my era. It was more mother and father are raised children. You see me I say? So it was more structured families then. But the second one, the word, now this is the funniest one. So one day, my brethren, we have an apartment scene in a Federal Way scene, and this is when Incredible Hulk was popular. You remember those, JD?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so Incredible Hulk was popular, and I said, I drank. We were partying in the apartment. I drank maybe 2 or 3 of them. I talk about glass like this in my youth. Mm-hmm. Incredible Hulk out to the people. I talk about. I drink, boom. I'm gonna grab the beers about them and say, yeah.
Where you trying to help them then?
That's why I'm in a corner. Go straight corners. I'm in a like, that's why I said JD, you know. We take the bat, JD, and we swing the bat at the tree, JD. And the bat bounce back like a basketball and slap me straight in my face. JD might talk about, look, the bat does a boom, boom. Me so drunk, JD.
And just smashing that shit.
JD, me so drunk, me just scream out, oh! Walk through my bedroom window, because my bedroom had a full window and you could walk through it. Me walk to my bedroom and I was in the bed, my youth. Them say, yo, you alright? Me say, my youth. 5 minutes later, JD, me get up and go back go party.
Oh, shit.
And the last one made me decide, say, yo, I never want to get drunk again. About 2, 3 in the morning, come back from partying. My brethren, drop him off at my house. And me, I driving out. I thought I'm well drunk in a JD, you know.
Yeah.
Me, I driving a JD, you know. Pull up at the man's house, hop out of him car, pull my shirt up and lay down on him wet lawn with all of my clothes on. And say, yo, my heart, your fuck. And that was it. And that was the last time in my life to say, oh, me, I get drunk. I'm gonna go out of public and get drunk, my youth.
Don't ever get drunk again for real. That shit
no,
ain't for you.
So I'm gonna do it, JD. It's not my thing because, like you said, JD, I really like to be in control of me. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm trying to learn right now how to not try to control the situation, because you can't control the situation. You can just control yourself in the situation, and then that allows the outcome of the situation to be dictated more by you, and you tend to get a more predicted result. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But you really can't control the situation, because the situation involves more than you. Other people are gonna, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Their choices are gonna dictate how that situation. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it was just like, it's like that. I like to be in control of me. And when I drink, bro, I don't feel like, when I get drunk out in public, I feel like anything. You heard the nigga said, anything. The Hennessy, anything is possible. You feel me? So I don't want to, so that's for me personally. But you know what I'm saying? Everyone is different. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't hurting nobody, tear your liver up. Tear your liver up. Get drunk. Don't get behind the car wheel. But the biggest problem that I've seen, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you what, the thing that I've seen, I don't know how it is in France, but JD, the number one thing that I've seen is single moms that have become alcoholics during the pandemic. You know what I'm saying? So now you have this mom at home. She's got 5-year-old kid, 1-year-old kid, whatever age child. You know what I'm saying? As long as they're young enough now to take care of themselves, and she gets off from a stressful day of work, and she's by herself at home and got to deal with this nigga because this nigga ain't left and went nowhere all day.
Yeah.
In fact, when they were in a lockdown with the pandemic, they both in the house together. Mm-hmm. And he was already a little tornado, or she was already a little witch. I love the kids. I'm just saying, they some bad ones. They some badass little kids, and them motherfuckers need to get their ass whooped. Don't whoop the kids. I don't whoop my kids, but them. But yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Yeah, and then inside the house, she got to deal with that kid, and that kid is driving her up the wall. So now she started drinking. You know what I'm saying? So that increases all this shit right here. So it's like the pandemic I think with alcohol and because what you think something crazy? JD, cousin, where I'm at, cousin, do you know that the man them locked down everything for the first, I think it was a 2-week lockdown we get that first. And them say, oh, we're not gonna open up nothing unless it's essential. Do you know what was one of the essential stores, JD?
Bars.
Liquor store.
Yeah, for sure.
Liquor store was an essential store during the pandemic. Liquor store, JD.
That's to show you how crazy the system is.
Cause them know say people are fit to go get drunk, you fuck. But then if you really want to do some conspiracy theories, them say you can say, well, the liquor company is related to the government, and the big companies pay the government money so them can get a thing. So the government say them say, yo, listen up, boss, you gotta lock everything down. Make sure say we essential. Cause we gotta give you a big chip off for the liquor money to you. See me I say? Yeah. So you can look at it like that too, but I feel like this pandemic really picked up that trend of drinking liquor and getting drunk and it being a norm. Yeah. You see me I say? And once things like that become a social norm, JD, they usually become a trend. And then when they become a trend, it's hard for people to come back out of that. And it's an addictive trend.
Exactly. You know, one of the interviews I really want us to do is to speak with an alcohol addict or an ex-alcohol addict, you know what I mean?
Recovering. They call it recovering addict.
Yeah, exactly. Well, recovered addict. Thanks for the term. Yeah. And because I'm really interested in finding out and understanding what that experience is like and how the process of getting out of it, you know what I mean, is. Yeah. Because it's truly something I don't comprehend. I can't understand it.
Well, hold on. Excuse me, JD. What are you saying you can't comprehend? The addiction of the addiction of alcohol or addiction period?
The addiction period. Okay. Because I'm the type of person I don't know how you get addicted to something. I'm not addicted to anything.
You are.
I mean, like, I don't know.
You are. You're addicted to stuff. You're addicted to you. The difference.
Just maybe because unknowingly, but you know,
everybody is. It's what we do.
So I don't see myself as I don't think that there's something I can start doing and not know how to stop or when to stop. You know what I mean?
True. But that's how the alcoholics feel though. That's how the drug addict feel. The same thing you just said.
Exactly.
That drug addict said it to themselves before they started.
Yeah, I know that. That's why I want to get into with them. But so yeah, if you're what's the term again?
Recovering addict.
Recovered addict. Contact us, email us, inbox us, whatever it is. Comment. You know what I mean? Get in comment section. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Share. Show some love, guys, you know what I mean? And we'd really love to have a conversation with a recovered addict about their addiction, whether it's alcohol, maybe it could be something else, but it's a very interesting conversation I would love to have.
Just don't come with nothing too crazy.
Huh?
But I said, don't tell them, don't come with nothing too crazy. We don't want nothing too crazy. Don't jump off the flying fish.
Yeah.
But
remember, guys.
I agree with you, man. Addiction is something crazy, man, because it's a crazy thing, JD, because like you, I don't feel like I've ever been addicted to anything. But at the same time, of course I've had to be addicted to things because I've loved certain things in life more and I still love them to this day. Like I love basketball and video games. I played that when I was a little kid. to this day, I still love them.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you pick up a basketball video game, and if you know, like, at I don't know, at 12 you have to go pick up your kid, you're gonna stop the game and you gotta pick him up. You know what I mean? Addiction goes beyond that. Like,
oh, you're absolutely right. Addiction is something that actually makes you stop doing the other shit to go do the addicted shit.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right.
Anyway, we want to say before we leave, drink moderately. You know what I mean? Be responsible. We all know that we're still going through this COVID period process or whatever it is. You know what I mean? It's still a difficult time. We're aware of that, but take in mind that, you know what I mean, since the COVID hit, domestic violence went up. At least in France, it's skyrocketed.
America.
You know what I mean? I think it's exactly as well what I was going to say. So that's oh my gosh, that's an alarming case right now. So please, guys, be responsible. If you have a nagging person in your house, go take some air. You know what I mean? Take some fresh air, do a little exercise. Do anything that you have to do other than being violent with the person that you're living with. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Put a special alert out there for the women out there that are going through these situations, and the men too. It's rare, but you know they're out there. You know what I mean?
I know people that they getting DV by the women too. So
be responsible. Show some love. Show some unity. Drink moderately, and that's it.
And if you get drunk at home. It's so easy. Are you out? Nobody can come lock you up. Nobody can come.
Don't follow me and vomit on the bed though.
Exactly. Leave the vomit in the toilet. So like I said, people, as always, like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to click the button. You see me, I said, right now I think we're at 59 or 60 subscribers. I've had a couple people, you guys are watching the show, but you guys aren't liking it. So if you watch the show, just don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. See? GSM. It stands for Global State of Mind. It's a simplest concept we have. It's not nothing huge. It's not nothing fucking super. It's a simple concept. A global way of thinking, you know what I'm saying? That will lead to, you know what I'm saying, a better way of living. You know what I mean? That's all we preaching, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever you want to call it. Shouting on our little platform and, you know what I'm saying, shouting it out to the world. You know what I'm saying? We just want to say, whatever you got going on with it, everybody else got a little something going on. But at the same time, you can go ahead and subscribe. You feel me? Hit that subscribe button. Hit that. That don't take nothing but a boop. You feel me? That's all it takes. Just touch that subscribe button, man. Hit that like button. Put that thumbs up on there. You know what I'm saying? Give us approval. You know what I mean? Even if you're only watching for them 2 minutes, still hit the like button. You know what I mean? Or if you're watching for 10, hit the like button. If you watch it for the whole 30 minutes, when you get to the end and it was so good, don't forget, hit the like button.
And subscribe.
You feel me? JD.
Yeah.
So, last time we was talking about the alcohol and how you do them though. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Was blaming it on the alcohol. Getting in the
blaming it on the alcohol. Listen, you can't blame it on the alcohol. Get the fuck out of here. That's your choice. The alcohol, all the alcohol do is just say, hey, let's go ahead and forget about these inhibitors. Stopping us. Yeah. Fuck that. Go ahead, get butt naked, run down the street. You know what I'm saying? And then here's the worst part about addictions like that is when they wake up in the bed in the morning like, oh my God, I can't believe I fucked another motherfucking nigga from the club again. This is my second year. Doing this every Friday night. You know what I'm saying? So the repercussions are so bad, but one of the things that for me with addiction, like, you know what I'm saying, addiction is, like you said, it's something that takes over your entire life, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then it leads you down a path, you know what I'm saying, where most people end up homeless.
Yep.
You know what
part
I mean?
of destruction and
but here's the thing about it. Now, I've never been addicted to drugs. So I don't have a personal experience to say realistically how, you know what I'm saying, how that feels. But from my human experience, I popped fizz about 3 or 4 times, JD. You know what ecstasy is?
Yeah.
So I popped ecstasy maybe about 3 or 4 times, JD. And I remember literally like the 4th time I popped it, I read a story about some girl that was popping ecstasy and she lost her whole entire personality and became a shell.
What?
My nigga, I said, oh no, I don't want these no more. I stopped taking. I stopped participating, bro.
Where you read that?
In the paper. This was when I was in the army. This was like 2001, I think, 2000. Oh yeah, yes, people. I said the army.
You was on ecstasy early, yo.
Huh?
You was on ecstasy early.
Bro, in 2000, 2001, ecstasy was the illy. 2001, 2002? Oh my God, that's summer 2001,
hey,
bro. It was Porsches, Lamborghinis, Ferraris.
I was young, so I don't know about that shit.
Yeah.
I was like 17, so.
You know what I'm saying? Well, the OG. Well, let the OG. Wow, that just made me feel old. But yeah.
OG, old and grown.
So I can't get it. I don't get it. So I don't understand addiction. That's why I don't understand addiction, because I've literally, and ecstasy got everything in it, bro. It's got everything. It's a cocktail. You see what I'm saying? So you're popping one, but you're popping every. You see what I'm saying? And for me, as soon as I read the story and they said this girl lost her personality and she wasn't who she was anymore, I said, I love me too much. Let's go and get that out of here, player. We don't need none of that. So for me, that's how I see addiction. So for me, once that addict gets to that step where they say
they're trapped.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go further. Give me 2 more.
Cause we are the ones been fighting for the right to vote. The right to vote. It's no place that seems safe. So they've been praying for the night to go.